Judges probably weren't considering that in the first round there was this time mistake.
The bass drop, do it again. Sip it down, get the body moving over jam. Do it again.
What's up, current and future beatboxers? Welcome back to another analysis video with your boy, Madox. As always, I made a poll on my YouTube community page and you voted for MB14 versus Beatbox on the GBB 2019. If you don't want to miss out on any poll, check my community page daily. Before I'm gonna analyze the video, I'm gonna check out the comment section first.
Let's read some comments.
Who's here knowing Madox is here to analyze this? Me, but I don't want Madox to analyze this one. But why? Okay. I'm gonna analyze it anyways. I know this one is not the most controversial one, but I think it's gonna be interesting. 742, my grandma after smoking.
Let me see it, wow.
That was a funny one. Man of culture! My New Year's resolution, become a man of culture. Okay, so how can you actually get a man of culture? First, get into the beatbox scene and learn how the system works there. Get to know battle structures, popular beatboxes, popular techniques, stuff like that, so you have enough knowledge to properly talk about the beatbox culture. And step 2 is bring value to the beatbox culture. It can be anything, even like a comment that you can make a meme out of it, because things like this are making the beatbox community even more interesting. Ironically, this comment just inspired me to explain to you how to get a man of culture. So for this one, man of culture! 2:34, Scott Jackson, 10 seconds. 2:35, Scott Jackson, and that's time.
10 seconds. And that's time.
That was a really quick 10 seconds, yo. Beard at 7:29, time to be a duck. Donald was just calling. He wants the sounds back, bro. 9:18. Darnie, get off the phone!
Ladies and gentlemen, you already know what to do.
At least it's not in the middle of the battle. And maybe he's checking his notes. But yeah, it looks terrible. Maybe next time he just should use a paper or something to write down his notes. 1:26, me trying to start my car in the morning when it's below 0 outside. Waiting for the legend of the analysis. Believe me, he will be here. Now that's some proper surreptitious advertising. Man of culture. 1:18, when Madox tells someone you are a man of culture. Yeah, this one was killing me. Man of culture. Madox, if you're seeing this, please analyze Beard versus Aussie. Damn, these people are never giving up, right? Alright, you know what? For the next video, I'm gonna do that. Madox, if you're reading this, nice voice, sweatshirt, and beard. Thank you, bro. By the way, quick joke. 4:45, me 3 a.m. at night grabbing a snack. Man of culture! Oh, controversial comments incoming. If it wasn't for the broken timer, MB14 would have won it easily. Easily. Time to analyze that.
Let me analyze that.
Alright, let's start with MB14's first round.
We have our judges, we have our battlers. One more time, pulling. Do we have a crowd?
No!
Do we have a crowd? Make some noise, come on!
Yes, we have a crowd.
It is on
Can't you see
MB14.
them, bro?
You know what to do. I say the toi. You say the deux. Ladies and gentlemen, in toi.
The beatbox.
First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been. Oh, ooh, the way that things have been. Oh, ooh. Listen.
Beard is not impressed.
Things first, I'm
Wow. Oh yeah, the timer. This guy.
And that's time.
Oh, this fucking timer, yo. Oh my gosh, this is so painful to watch. Oh. Yeah, damn, I only can imagine how painful this is when you're on stage, you plan out your whole routine, and then something like this with the timer happens, and you don't know how to react to it. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad for MB14. I sincerely apologize on behalf of Swiss Beatbox for this mistake. But yeah, even if you plan out stuff in every detail, it can still happen, but I'm pretty sure, especially after such an embarrassing moment, not only for MB14 but also for the production team, this will never happen again. Anyways, for this analysis, let's ignore what MB14 was doing after the official time was out. So MB14, in his proper manner, started with a singing part at the beginning, and it was really beautiful.
First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up.
I can't criticize this one. He was creating a really nice vibe right away, and he was catching the attention from the crowd with this one. Then he started with his poly rhythm track. It wasn't that impressive, but at least it was clean. Then he went into a solid hip-hop beat that was pretty nice. And after the hip-hop beat, he was adding an inward bass to refer to B-Art. And to be honest, this inward bass wasn't even close to B-Art's. You can really tell by the reaction of B-Art that he knows he can do it way better, and he will use it against MB14. Then he went into this popular B-Art pattern. But he was transforming the sound of B-Art into his own sound. So this was a really nice battle move. And you can tell by the reactions of the crowd that it really worked, especially when you see BBK's face. The beat drop that he did after that wasn't that impressive. It was really clean, but it was missing some elements like a heavy bass or a crazy technique at this place. I really love the transition afterwards though. I don't even know how to do it. Kinda sounds like a vocalized spit snare. But it's really sharp. No, I don't know. Yeah, and then the last drop again, it wasn't that impressive. You can tell at this point that MB14 doesn't have too much experience in solo battling. Yeah, and we have a bunch of things afterwards happening, but I'm gonna ignore these ones. So yeah, my conclusion for MB14's first round is he has a really, really good structure. He's really, really clean. His composition is really nice. And for me, really outstanding is his voice. His biggest weakness though in this first round is his first and his second drop. So I would say MB14 for the future really, really has to work on heavier drops. It's really funny because for the most beatboxers, this is the really first thing they would work on. MB14 works on everything else and everything else sounds really great. But yeah, his drops are just not really satisfying.
Let me analyze that.
Let's move on to B-Art's first round.
Let's do this one right.
So heavy, man. Oh my god, he's raping it.
Trap remix.
Wow. What? a weird technique, man.
BR drops. BR drops. BR drops. BR drop. Get ready for the BR to the P drop. Get ready for the P to the P drop. Get ready for the P to the P drop. Get ready for the P to the P drop. Get ready for the P. BR 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 BR. Get ready for the BR to the B.
Alright. So to be fair, Beat also had to perform longer in his first round, but he knew already that this problem exists, so at least he could think about that, yo, I have to freestyle at the end of my round. So yeah, really, really tough one to judge this one properly. Let's get into the details. Yeah, so Bart started with a percussive intro to refer to what MB14 was doing at the end, and then he was switching into one of his signature sounds that MB14 was doing before. And he pulled it off really, really good. This was a really, really heavy one. When he was doing the build-up, there was a little timing mistake. But luckily for him, it wasn't too distracting. Then he went into one of his signature inward bass routines and just destroyed it with it. And if this wasn't already enough to convince the judges that he should win, here's a trap remix. Destroyed it.
Trap remix.
You can tell though in his trap remix his throat bass got unclean. This is a typical problem that Beard always has when he's on stage. And I'm not sure why this is happening to him so often, but maybe it is because he doesn't have a proper breath support while he's doing the throat bass. Or he's just pushing way too hard to sound more powerful. Then he went to this technical part that sounds really disgusting but really sick at the same time. I really like it, it's really filthy, man. And then after this technical part, I 100% can tell that from this point on he was freestyling. Because the lyrical part that he used as a transition into the next beat sounded really made up at the spot.
BR drops. BR drops.
But considering this was freestyle, man, he pulled it off really nice. And then he went into this drop with his signature vocal fry sound. Bro, this was really, really crazy. So let's compare MB14 and Beard and only the official time. MB14 was really clean, he had a really sick structure and composition, and he was really, really good in timing, but he was really, really lacking in sick drops. Beard was uncleaner and he had a little bit of timing issues, but his drops were really, really powerful and outstanding. Looking at stage presence, I would say they were pretty much eye level. So the first round, because of the heavy drops, definitely for me goes to Beard.
Let me analyze that.
Let's go on with MB14's second round. Wow. Sick. Darnie's not on his phone anymore. Actually listening to it. Oh, that ending was unnecessary. But anyways, it was a sick round. Let's get into the details. Bro, like only the intro, the bass was really sick, especially the low, I think it was a vibration bass. Oh, can't do this one. The only one I can do is... Yeah, he's definitely using a different technique. But anyways, that was a sick one. Then he went into this trumpet part and the melody was really simple, but at the same time really, really beautiful. Like, guys, this is the result if you have a really, really good voice. If you train your singing, everything that you will beatbox will sound way better. Just because of the texture, the pitch and the power in his voice, everything that he does that includes his voice just sounds way better. So to all beatboxers, start practicing singing because you will benefit a lot from it. Then the drum, what the f was that? That was so sick. Wow, I can't do it at all. That's such a sick beat, yo. Even Darnie was standing up, clapping, and left his phone on his table. Then he went into his transition and it was really simple and clean, but the reference to Beard when he did his inward bass was kinda unnecessary. Because it wasn't even close to Beard's inward bass. I'm sorry, bro, you gotta practice it if you want to use it in a battle. Then he went into the second drop and it was really, really sick too. But I think at this point it would be smarter to do a different drop than this because it was too close to the first drop. First drop was a really sick one, but the energy wasn't as high. So I would recommend for the second drop to do something that is maybe less melodic but heavier and more powerful. And then after the second drop, he just did a simple outro with the melody. It was really nice and smooth, but considering that you're battling a battle animal like Beard, I was expecting something extraordinary at the end. Something that is unusual with a really high complexity. So comparing the second round with the first round, I would say the first round was a little bit more energetic, but then in the second round he had way more impressive drops. Again, he had a really nice composition, really nice flow, he was really on time and really clean, except maybe that little inward bass or the ending when he was imitating Beard. But yeah, overall I would wish that MB14 would use more bass sounds or technical parts that have a higher complexity. Especially when you're battling against someone like Beard, you need to have that.
Let me analyze that.
Alright, let's move on to Beard's second round.
Let me see ya, wall side. 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 Let me see it to the bone inside. Let me see it to the bone. Let me see it to the bone inside. Let me see it.
The guy already knows what's coming.
Let me see it to the bone inside. Let me see it to the bone. Let me see it to the bone inside. Let me see it to the
So dirty.
Let me see it, wow, 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 wow. Let me see you outside. Let me see what.
Okay. Wait, Darnie's on his phone again. This guy's addicted to his phone. Madox, calm down. Focus on analysis. Okay. Beat decided to start the second round with this really popular routine called Wild Side. So some people in the crowd already knew what's coming.
Let me see you wild side. Let me see into the moment. Let me see into the moment.
The intro of it isn't that impressive if you compare it to intros of MB14, but then the transition with the duck sounds was really filthy. But then while he was playing around with the timing, he got off time and man, that was distracting. Then he went into the drop and the drop was really filthy.
Let me see you, wow.
But I can tell the drop was lacking in energy because he did so many mistakes in the build-up. And for me, doing a proper build-up is half of the pie for the drop. And then also in the drop, in some parts, I felt like he tried to do it way too heavy. So he lost timing again and also got unclean. But it still was really sick, and I think parts like this one break where he went up with his pitch was kind of balancing out the timing problems. Then he went into the second drop, and for me this drop was really weird and unnecessary. Luckily he was transitioning into a third drop that was way better. Although this was really unclean, the rest was really sick and really powerful. And I really liked the TK combo in between because it was really sharp and groovy. At the end for me it felt like he had way too much time left, so he was adding another beat with his water drop combo. And this one started really impressive, but then he got really unclean with it. So comparing Beat's second round to his first round, I would say his second round was way more experimental, but at the same time uncleaner. He also had way more timing problems in the second round, and I would say the structure of it also could be way better. So comparing MB14's and Beat's second round, I would give more points to MB14 here. MB14 was way cleaner, his structure was more flawless, his timing was really on point, and here in the second round he also had really sick drops. Beat's drops in the second round are way heavier, but at the same time also really unclean at some points. So yeah, based on just looking at the official parts, I would say it was pretty even. I think I would even vote for an extra round here. But I'm also not really sure if the judges were looking at the extra time at the beginning and were judging this because Beat was handling this way better than MB14. So if I would also look at this, I would say Beat was the winner. But because it was just unfair because MB14 didn't know that this would happen and Beat already was aware that there's a problem with the timer, I personally wouldn't judge this. Alright, let's check how the judges were deciding.
This side MB14, this side for B-Art. Ladies and gentlemen, you already know what to do. I say the 3, y'all say the 2 and the 1. Crowd in 3.
Damn, pretty clear. So yeah, like I said, for me it was pretty close. I think I would vote for overtime, but then also the judges probably weren't considering that in the first round there was this time mistake. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Quick and easy. If you enjoy my content, please make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. Also, as I keep making analysis videos on a weekly basis, make sure to check my community page daily to not miss my polls. Thanks for watching, hope to see you soon.